Gold and silver both traded in a range bound zone throughout the day. We have seen on the downside the supports playing out well. We have seen gold is struggling to break beyond 23.55-56 levels, and on the upside 23.66-68 zone proven out to be greater resistance. Likewise with the we have seen it is struggling in a no trade zone. So what to expect now with the US session? How to profit, where to enter, where to exit, everything we're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day. Those who had watched the first update must have already profited. The subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications. Do like, share, and comment, which is a great motivation. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into gold, followed with silver. Watch. Look at gold on the hourly charts. After this drop, it is trading in this retracement channel, and right now it has to see it has breached the peak also at one point of time, but has retraced strongly, and see none of the candles closed above 23.65-60. Now it is very important for gold to stay above 23.65-66 in order to confirm further bullishness, which may take it towards 23.72.5, 23.75 zone, which is a greater resistance zone. And yes, it has come downwards to take the support from the 20 period. Taking the support, it is trying to rise. Stochastic comfortable. MACD has crossed over here at the top, trying to trade with divergence, trying to stay bearish, looking downwards. RSI almost staying flat. Coming to 2 hour chart, look at 2 hour charts. Preceding candle was a swing candle, lower highs are seen. Thus in the current candle also we can see a little swing. It can try to reverse as it has almost opened flat, so possibility of it to show a swing exists, which means it can try to move a little downwards. But then also you should see this support zone in between 23.50-55. Very strong support exists in between this zone, and only if gold trades below 23.50, you can say slight further bearishness can be expected. The stochastic is rising. The MACD is in green, trying to converge. It is not yet crossed over. It is not yet uh, crossed over for a selling entry. It is still in green. It is still bullish. RSI running flat near to top. Coming to 3 hour. Now look at 3 hour chart. See, we can see very smaller body sizes here, and see such a range bound movement. Thus, gold is going to give a breakout, and we have to be watchful here. Yes, it has already breached this zone for once, but I can also see that none of the candles have closed above this zone, so it is very important for it to stay above 23.65-66. On the downside, see all the candles are delivering higher lows here, and thus in fact even if you see it is staying below 23.60, you can take a sell entry, but this has to be with caution, because we know that there are greater supports available for gold on the downside towards 23.55, 50 and 45 levels as well. Right now it is not showing any signs of bearishness. See, increasing body size, and this candle trying to stay bullish. We have to wait for it to take a direction. Stochastic near to overbought, MACD bullish, RSI overbought as well. Coming to 4 hour, look at the 4 hour charts. Preceding candle, swing candle here, higher highs, lower, and the median here is almost at 23.60-58. Thus it is very important for gold to stay below 23.60-58 zone, which will confirm further bearishness here, else it is forming a good platform for it to give a breakout. Any move beyond 23.66-68 zone should be a breakout confirmation, where we can look forward to 23.72.575 as the first, and beyond 23.75 it is not going to come back. We can look forward to a stronger rise. Stochastic near to overbought, MACD bullish, RSI is rising. Coming to the daily chart, and before we look into daily charts and I give you the trading levels and strategy, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of my 30-second mentorship batch commencing soon. Register yourself now. In this batch, I am going to share all the tools, techniques, strategies, and the trade setups which can help you trade profitably and comfortably. Reach out to me for details. Else, you can also be part of my signals channel on Telegram, where trading as per the signals you can benefit. So write an email or ping me on Telegram for your queries related to the service. And those who had asked me to recommend a broker, where you can trade all the global instruments, which offers a step-free account also, and yes, with the lowest spreads and no hidden charges. You can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now look at the daily chart. See, after the drop, retracement, then the drop, then the retracement. We can see lower highs, you can see lower lows here. So it is trying to trade in this channel, and thus it is very important for gold to break past beyond 23.72.575 zone, and then beyond that the highs here are going to come into picture. So 23.72.575 is the zone which you should watch out for. Right now what has happened, see, for the day you can see it has already formed a tail, and higher highs and higher lows are seen. It has restrained itself from going further down, but trying to trade in green, trying to stay bullish, but we have to wait for a break. Right now it is showing slight bullish momentum, and thus if you see it is staying beyond 23.66-68 zone, is stay bullish for 23.72.575 levels. Stochastic overbought. See, MACD has crossed over here at the bottom, trading with divergence, is staying bullish, and see on the daily charts this crossover has come after a while here, and thus this may continue for a while. So possible bullishness may prevail. The RSI is rising as well. So looking at this, you can buy here at 2366.68 zone, expected to move towards 2372.575, and then beyond that 2384, 2388 levels will be the next resistance zone and next target levels. Beyond 2388, sky is the limit. You can look forward to 2398, 2400 levels as well. On the downside, a selling entry now I'll recommend is at 2358.60 levels, below which 2354.55, 2348.50, and then below, and then 2344.45. If these three levels are taken below 2344, we can look forward to a drop, sharper drop, which can take the prices towards 2338 and 30 levels as well. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver on the early chart. See, after the drop retracement, and it is trading in this bearish channel. And see the 20 period moving average giving it a resistance here, and this is also the top of the channel. Thus, if you see silver is staying about 3060 levels, 3060 is going to be a good resistance. If you see silver is staying above 3060, you can initiate a buying entry, wait for 3080 to, and the bulls are confirmed. If it stays above 3080, stay bullish. We can in fact look forward to 3110, 3150 levels as well. And if you look at the stochastic, this is rising. The MACD is bearish here on the early charts. The RSI has dropped as well. On the 2-hour charts, if you on the 2-hour charts, a bit of consolidation is going on. Yes, a good support is seen from the 20 period moving average, sitting at around 2330, 2320 zone. And yes, and today in the morning update, I have mentioned very clearly why 3040, 3020 levels are important. Thus, we have to be careful as long as silver stays between 3040, 3020, and then below that $30 levels. Below $30 levels is only where you can say silver is turning bearish. If you look at a stochastic, this is at bottom trying to rise. But look at MACD, this is crossed over at the top, trading with divergence, is staying bearish on the 2-hour charts. The RSI has also come out of the overbought zone, trying to trade with slight bearishness. On the 3-hour charts, if you look at, see what has happened here. Preceding candle, drop retracement, and yes, it can be considered bullish if it breaks out beyond 3060 levels. We can say that it is trying to reverse and retrace. Else on the downside, you can see the 20 period moving average is still sitting further low at around 3020 levels. So possibility of it to achieve 3020 exists. For once, it can try to attempt and achieve those levels. And this complete zone, again and again, I am reiterating, $30 levels is going to be a very, very good support for silver here. The stochastic has dropped. Look at MACD on the verge of a crossover. This is a bearish cross, and this is going to be first red candle. Means it has to drop a little in order to stay bearish and deliver further bearish candles from here. We have to wait for it to diverge. RSI coming out of the overbought zone, coming to 4-hour. On the 4-hour charts, what has happened? See, preceding two candles were bearish. We have seen a reversal, identically symmetrical formation here. What has happened with the current candle? See, last candle was a swing candle with lower highs, lower lows, and current candle also started with the lower high. So possibility for it to move downside exists, which means it can in fact move towards 3010 or $30 levels. But right now, no such bearishness is observed, and thus only sell entry I will recommend is if you see it is staying below 3030 to 3020 zone, that will confirm further bearishness. But then also 3010 and $30 levels, you should be watchful and careful. The stochastic has dropped significantly. MACD is in green, trying to converge. The RSI has also come out of the overbought zone. Coming to the daily. Now look at the daily chart. See, the day started on a bearish note here. It has already achieved the highs, and see it is starting to retrace. Now higher lows, higher highs means it can in fact try to move towards $30 levels, or in fact lower levels. Right now I can see a pull here, but it requires a greater push from the downside for it to deliver a bullish candle. And if it turns bullish, remember, with such a tail, it can deliver a huge bullish candle here. Also, I have shared one thing earlier in the day. If you look at the movement here, see this bearish channel and the breakout here. So possibly this can continue with the bullish momentum, and thus if you see silver staying beyond 3080, you can stay bullish here beyond 3080 levels. The stochastic is overbought though. Look at the MACD crossing over here at the bottom, trying to trade with divergence, trying to stay bullish, looking upwards, and RSI is flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy at 3060 and then wait for it to break beyond 3080. Once it stays above 3080, we can look forward to equally good rise, which can in fact take it towards 3110, 3120 zone first target, and 3150 levels as well. So you can initiate a buying entry when you see the lower prices above 3060 levels. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry when you see silver staying below 3020 zone, but then also $30 levels, very, very good support, and below that 2975 will come into picture. Only bearishness today in silver is if you see it is staying below 2975. Take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries related to the services. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and the channel membership share on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day. See you again with the weekly reviews tomorrow. Do not miss to watch it.